All right, sorry about the technical difficulties, but we are in Waterloo. 14 minutes left in the first period. We got Beckendorf over to McMahon, up to Everett. They called off the icing. And Beckendorf keeps it in, corrects following. Dorman Stickfurt stops it. Gus tries to step up. It's going back to the neutral zone. Passes across to Beckendorf. Beckendorf over to Gus. Gus up, loses it in the neutral zone. And Waterloo enters the zone. Poked away. Gus gets it out of the zone. Waterloo has it. Everett. Waterloo back over through the neutral zone. Entering into our zone. Deflected by Gus. All right, looks like Benson is bringing it up. Gates is on with him. Benson toe drags, loses it into the corner, and cleared by Waterloo. Out to Willits. Over to Nelson. He gets it in the zone. Benson takes it through, and goalie stops it. Good save there. Waterloo has it coming out of their zone. And they called off icing again. Nelson's chasing it down. There's a Waterloo player there as well. He gets to it. Gates controls it, passes it over to Benson across ice. Waterloo takes it away. And glove save. All right, we got Dorman correct and Bartholomew out for forwards. McMahon and Van Eyten for D. Down in the corner, McMahon challenging. Deflects it with his skate. Comes around. Van Eyten picks it up or tries to. Got a battle on the boards there. Dorman takes it around to the other side, and he passes it cross ice to correct. He tips it up. Waterloo takes it back, sends it down, and they're going to get a change. Over to Bartholomew. Bartholomew tries to pass to Raleigh. Lose it. Waterloo has it back, going into their zone. Correct, bringing it up, passes across to Gates. Gates coming down in, shoots, and blocked by the goalie. All right, so right now, your forwards are Benson, Murdoch, and Gates. On the D is Beckendorf and Willits. Puck drop. Waterloo maintains. Oh. Waterloo. There we go. All right, sorry, we had some connection issues. Benson has it. He's coming through the neutral zone. Waterloo looked like they were on a change. He is stick handling around people. Down in the corner, Waterloo ends up taking it away. Oh, Gates comes out with it. Benson brings it back around. Corner, Waterloo gains possession of it. Passes it off through the neutral zone. Willits is coming back to get it. Throws it up the ice, and we're playing back and forth through the neutral zone right now. Waterloo 2-on-1. Joe going back. Nice back check there. Willits comes away with it. He passes it up to Stickford. Stickford touches it into our zone. Passes it back across. We've got trying to get a change on D. Luckily, that didn't cost us anything. Oh, correct comes out with it. Comes into the zone. Waterloo gets it. Stickford goes across ice and deflected by a Waterloo player. They have it now. Nelson goes up, challenges, gets it. Passes it up to Stickford. He loses an edge and comes out. They're trying to regroup. Joe is. Then he loses it. Deflected. Coming around. Stickford tried to poke it out. Waterloo on the back side. Tried to center it. Nothing going there. Correct gets it. He is... Oh, almost had an offsides there. Shot was blocked off to the side. Coming out in the neutral zone, Van Eyten ends up stopping it. He comes back forward, has it poked away. Correct coming back forward again. Van Eyten is bringing it through. He enters the zone now. He gets tripped, but no call. Nelson kept it in. Now it comes out of the zone in the neutral zone. They're going to change. Oh, there's a breakaway 1-on-0. Oh, he scores. All right, so with 7 minutes left, Waterloo scores on a breakaway. The puck just kind of squirted out, and all right, Nelson pokes it up. You got Nelson McMahon on D. You've got Benson, Murdoch, and Gates on offense. They bring it back around to the other side. Gus is chasing. He doesn't get to it. The Waterloo player does. And Gates battling down in the corner between he and Gus. They keep it in the zone, though. Nelson deflects that around and down. Murdoch is going out of their zone. He's going with some speed, trying to chase. Pokes it around somebody. And coming around, tries to do a wraparound shoot off the goalie. Went high, off to the other side. Gates has it. Got it poked away. Waterloo's coming away with it. Trey is back. Good back check there and good stop by Liam. All right, we're going to get a full change. Willits and Van Eyten. We've got Trey on D, Bartholomew, Stickford, and Raleigh. Raleigh wins that. They keep trying to get out of the zone. Haven't quite done that yet. Waterloo maintains possession. Poked away by Willits. Trey into the corner. He doesn't. A lot of puck bouncing around there. Nobody really gains possession of it. Waterloo finally does. Now Willits takes it out. Stopped at the blue line by the Waterloo player. Raleigh comes back around. Passes it over to Trey. Trey up to Joe. Joe goes across ice and nobody there. Waterloo passes to the center. Guy loses it. Offsides. So 4 minutes left, 1-0 Waterloo right now. All right. We got Benson, Gates, and Murdoch on forwards, Van Eyten and Gus on D. Gus taking it up, shoots it up to Gates. Waterloo deflects it. Battle back and forth in the neutral zone here. Back and forth, nobody really maintained possession. Waterloo finally puts it down into the corner. They're going to dump and chase. Gus gets to it, shoots it around. Over to Reed. Reed goes back around to the other side, deep. Van Eyten bringing it out. Loses it. Waterloo keeps it in their zone. Gus battling down. Gus tries to get it out. They send it over to Benson. Benson up to Reed. Reed has some speed. He went around one guy and tried to come cross side and lost it. Shoots across. They're going to get an icing down here. We're going to go face off down in the Waterloo zone. All right, we're going to get a full line change. We got Raleigh, Correct, and Stickford on forwards, Willits and Nelson on D. Waterloo maintains possession on the face-off, wins the face-off, and they're bringing it down to the neutral zone. Willits challenging there, gets a little bit of help, and the guy misses right to the just outside of the net. We got it out of the zone. They are going to dump and chase. Willits gets it. Oh, fanned on it. Comes back around. Raleigh's battling down in the corner with them. Oh, it's poked through, and Everett is chasing. He stops, tries to pass across ice. Correct. Oh, he went right through behind the goalie, and it did not go in. And they have iced it again, and we're going to get another face-off down in the Waterloo zone. Oh, that was a close one. Just went through the crease behind the goalie, but did not go in. All right, we've got a full line change again. Gates, Murdoch, Benson on the forwards, Beckendorf and Gus on D. Waterloo maintains that. Gus keeps it in. Over to Gates. Gates looking to pass to Benson. Benson goes and shoots, gets deflected out down into the corner. And Waterloo's going to maintain it. Gus tried stepping up. They cross ice pass. Nobody there. Trey back. Shoots it up through. Waterloo had an offsides. Trey over to McMahon. McMahon going up. Flex off a Waterloo player. Benson's one-on-one here. Toe drags around. And goalie did not cover it. Waterloo got possession. They're trying to get it out of the zone. Gus keeps it in. And they're still trying to get out of the zone. Gus fires it down in around deep. All of our forwards are on that side. And that is the end of the first period. It is 1-0 Waterloo. We'll be back in a minute. All right, we are back for the second period, 16 minutes. Your Ames Flyers are down 1-0. Right now we're starting out this period with Dorman, Bartholomew, and I believe Correct. And we've got Willits and Nelson on D. Raleigh wins that. Styler coming around, dumps it down in the corner to go chase. You got Andrew around there. Joe stops it, brings it, gets caught up on the boards. Correct, sends it over to the center. Nobody there. And out of the zone. Skyler's going to bring it back around. He passes it over. Waterloo keeps it in their zone. Down in the corner, Joe sends it around. Waterloo shoots it down. And dead play. Liam got that, caught it with his glove, and we're going to get a full line change here. We've got Benson, Gates, and Murdoch on your forward, McMahon and Beckendorf on D. We're going to get a face-off down in the Ames zone. Waterloo wins that face-off, but Gates deflects it. Benson has it. He goes in the zone. He shoots and deflected off of the goalie. McMahon fanned on that one, and this is going to go all the way down, but they're going to call off the icing. Trey sends it around. And Gates gets it out of the zone over to Benson. Benson and Reed there. Benson tried toe dragging around, lost it down in the corner. He sends it to the center, and right across the crease. Good passing back and forth across that on that offensive play. Waterloo takes possession. He blew a tire. Gus there. Gets it over to Reed. Reed tries to dump it in, and Gates comes away with it. Gets hit a little bit. Benson has it, and here comes Trey. Deflected over into the corner. Benson has it. Fancy stick handling. Gets pushed into the corner. They tried to pass to Reed, streaking towards the goal. Didn't happen. Waterloo intercepts, and I believe it came out of the zone and then went back in the zone, so we got called for an offside. So we're going to face off Bartholomew, Stickford, and Correct. And on D, Willits and Van Eyten. Van Eyten comes around. He shoots it on goal. And just off to the edge. It's back around. Goes down into the corner. Correct has it. He's trying to look for a pass on that end of things. So he tries to go off the goalie. Goes back down into the corner. Here comes Stickford. He shoots it right into the goalie's chest. And we've got a dead play. We're going to face off down in their zone. All right, we are sticking with the same line. Bartholomew, Stickford, and Correct. And we've got Willits and Van Eyten. Bartholomew wins it. Back to Van Eyten, over to Willits. He's getting pressured. He crosses back over. Waterloo gets it. A lot of battling in the neutral zone here. Joe ends up running over somebody, and then there is a penalty wasn't initially called, but they're going to put him in the box because there was some pushing and shoving, I believe, afterwards. Initially, they didn't have the penalty called, but then I think the post, they decided to do that. All right, we're going to be facing off in our zone right here. Joe's got 1:30. This is a running clock, so if they just get it and ice it, it will essentially negate that. All right, dead play. Liam gloved that off to the side. All right, puck drop. Goes through, out of zone. We got Benson and Murdoch chasing. Gus back, pressuring over to the other side. Benson pressuring there. They've got it down in the corner. Nelson ticked that off to the side. Oh, Benson with the stick, poked it out of the zone. We got 40 seconds left on the penalty. Benson's pressuring. He's coming down in the zone. They do a drop pass. Gus going up to pressure. Tries to get it there. Benson. Oh, the Waterloo guy lost his stick, but he had him behind everybody. Gus tried to poke it out. Now Waterloo takes it down in, and it was deflected off the guy's hand. Now Reed gets it, and he's going to try and get it out of the zone. It stopped right at the blue line. Comes through, and again, stop at the blue line. Kept in the zone by Waterloo, and they're going to pass across, and Liam gloves it, and there is the penalty's over there. So Joe got out right before the play was called dead, and we're going to have Dorman, Stickford, Bartholomew as your forwards. You got Willits and I believe Van Eyten. These creamsicle jerseys are tough to tell who's who across the ice. Yeah, it is Van Eyten and Willits. He goes out of the zone. Stickford chasing. Bartholomew just missed. Back to the D. Up to Bartholomew. Going through the zone. He enters. He tries to pass over to the center. Stickford gets it. Tries to pass back over to the center. Willits shoots. Blocked by the Waterloo player down in the corner. And we're going to get an icing. Assuming, yep, it goes all the way down. We're going to get an icing face-off right in front of their goal. All right, we've got just under 9 minutes in the second period. 1-0 Waterloo right now. We've got Gates, Murdoch, and Benson out. McMahon, and I believe Beckendorf, 4D. Trey keeps, almost kept it in. It's a 2-on-1. We got to hurry back. Gus comes over, and Liam was on his back. The Waterloo player fell down. He was trying to get it in. Slowly, softly hit it underneath Liam, and they called dead play. And we're going to get a face-off down in front of our net. All right, Benson's chasing right now, tries to pass over. Gates tried to go far side. Goalie barely got his blocker out, knocked it just outside. We're going back and forth on the boards. All right, dump down. Benson has it. He trying to keep it. Gus keeps it in. Now it is shot all the way down. They're going to call icing. We're going to get another face-off down in front of their net. All right, so we're just at 7 minutes left. Still 1-0 Waterloo. We've got Gates, Murdoch, Benson, Willits, and Van Eyten on D. We're passing back and forth just a little bit. Waterloo gets it. Van Eyten goes, he tried to find Reed across. Reed couldn't handle it. It was a backdoor pass. It was a good look. Now we are out of the zone. Van Eyten is running it down. He's got a Waterloo player challenging. Waterloo has to pause to get onside. They go in the zone. They're coming through. Liam snags it with his glove. Probably about 2 feet outside of the net. All right, we're going to get a line change. We've got Stickford, Dorman, and Correct. We're going to stay with the same D, though. They take a shot. Liam uses his stick, sends it to the wall. It is down. Waterloo keeps it in the zone. They're coming around, passing around a bit. They get it out of the zone. Correct does. Now Waterloo's waiting to dump down. Oh, they did call an offside. So send it down in the zone just a little bit before they got out. Same line. Raleigh wins that, goes over to the side. Correct was crashing to the center to try and help. Now it's battle on the board for the puck. Waterloo wins it. Oh, it was a nice pass right in front of the net. And Liam had a good blocker save there. Van Eyten ends up taking the guy out. Offsides now on Waterloo. All right, we're going to get a full switch. Murdoch, Gates, and Benson. McMahon and Beckendorf on D. Gates is going to take the face-off. Waterloo gets it, and then back towards us. We get it out of the zone. Gus passes up to Reed. Reed over to Benson. Benson right into the chest of the goalie. And we've got Waterloo off to the edge. Gus challenging. Keeps it in the zone down behind the net. Waterloo has it over on the other side, and they're fine just getting it out of the zone and doing a regroup. All right, pass up to Reed. Reed, some fancy stick handling. Benson grabbed it, tried to shoot on net, blocked by the goalie. We're going to go out of the zone. Trey's got it. He's got a Waterloo player chasing. Gates, we're going to be content just bringing it back all the way down. Oh, he passes it up. Reed couldn't handle the pass. Waterloo sends it across into the zone. Trey and the Waterloo player down in the corner battling. No penalty call for the trip, but they've got they're going to call Gus now for roughing. That's what happens whenever you're bigger than the other players and run into them. They fall down, and you get a penalty. All right, we've got 3 minutes, just over 3 minutes left in this period. We've got Dorman, Willits, Correct, and Benson out for the penalty kill. Puck drop. Raleigh won the face-off down in the corner. He tried to just send it around. He sends it back over to Nelson. Nelson's going to bring it up and gets it out of the zone. Not all the way down for an icing. I think that's what he was trying to do. Raleigh loses an edge. We've got 3-on-3, some fancy stick handling. Liam better get back up in front of the net. He does. And we ice the puck. Oh, it's going to stop. Yep, it just got in there icing. We got another 45 seconds left on this penalty. Again, running clock. On that penalty kill, it's good just to ice and let the clock finish off. Coach Murdoch is telling Gus just to go play after his penalty is over. We win the face-off, and again, we are content just icing the puck. 17 seconds left on that penalty now. Right now, we've got Bartholomew, Willits, Beckendorf, And looks like stick fort. We win the face-off again. Willett sends it around. Gus is coming back. Joe intercepts that, tries to pass across ice. He was hoping Stickford was going to be there. This is going to end up being an icing. We've got a minute 10 left, and we are going to get a full line change. We've got Gates, Benson, and Murdoch out. Willits and Beckendorf out for D. 53 seconds left. Puck drop. We win the face-off. Beckendorf up to Benson. Benson brings it back around. Passes it to Trey. Trey over to Willits. Willits tried to send it cross ice. Hit a Waterloo player. Stayed in our zone. They're passing back and forth. 30 seconds left in the period. Deflected up over across to the other side. And some battle on the boards. Waterloo player taps it. Now they have it. And Liam pushes away with the stick. Over into the corner. Waterloo is passing back and forth. They were trying for a backdoor pass right after the horn blew. And we are at the end of the second period. It is 1-0 Waterloo. All right, welcome back. Start of the third period. We've got Bartholomew, Stickfort, and Correct, Van Eyten, and Gus out there. I believe this third period is going to be 12 minutes with stoppage and puck drop. Waterloo ends up coming away with that face-off with it, and they're in the zone, not fully being challenged. Oh, good. Stick play by Van Eyten to stop that. Correct tried to poke that away. Waterloo goes into the zone. They shoot wide. Try and get... Oh, Liam got lucky. It went off his skates. There's Stickford coming up with stuff. He enters the zone. There is nobody with him. Joe followed. Tried to center. Nobody in front of the net. Correct challenging. Waterloo bringing through. Gus fanned on it, and it is a 2-on-1. Nobody back checking, and Liam stops that. Shot just a little wide, though. He stopped it again. Waterloo is pressing right now, and goes behind the net. Waterloo came through. Joe chasing now. He is trying to get to it before the Waterloo player does. And Joe ran into the guy, and he's almost sitting on the puck. Liam with another good stop, and they're just content icing this to get a change on this right now. So we're going to have a face-off down in front of our net. We get a full line change. We've got Murdoch, Benson, and Gates, Willits, and Nelson out on D. And 10:34 left, and yes, confirmed, third period, they stopped the clock. All right, face-off. Won by Ames. Benson was trying to take it up and we lose it. Shoot wide. Willits coming down with it. He just lost it as he was coming up through. Benson pulls it behind the net. He goes to shoot up to Gates. He's coming around. Reed's trying to make sure he's not offside. Gates comes through. Reed pokes it through. He's coming through, trying to stick handle around people. Waterloo gets it. And Willits comes down and through. He stick handles around somebody, toe drags, and they're having, oh, there's the stoppage. We're getting some pressure. We're going to get Dorman, Stickford, Bartholomew with a change on the forwards. Dorman's going to take their face off. Dorman pokes it right down back behind the net. Joe pressuring down the Waterloo player there. Nelson trying to keep it in, but didn't. Joe leveled the player at the blue line. Nothing called, though. We just fanned on. Oh, nice leg pad saved by Liam. Joe pokes it up. They are chasing. Waterloo player gets it. Joe's pressuring. Now so is Stickford. Poke back in front of the net. The Waterloo player gets it, passes it up. They're coming up with a little bit of speed. They decide to just dump once they get across mid-ice. Beckendorf brings it over, bounces it off over to Stickford. Waterloo almost kept it in the zone. Now it's going back in. Joe chasing. Beckendorf has it down in the corner. Waterloo is just keeping it in the zone. And it got deflected off of one of our players and goes right over Liam's leg pad, dropped down, and went in and got in behind him. So now it is 2-0 Waterloo. Man, that was a tough, not quite a blue line shot, but long range, like I said, got deflected a little bit. Went off Liam's leg pad on the inside, dropped down in, and then just went right in the net. Benson, Gates, and Murdoch. We've got Van Eyten and Gus on D. Waterloo comes away with it. Gates trying to go down the boards, loses it. Waterloo in the zone. Benson comes away with it. Loses it behind the net. Waterloo player challenges. Gates coming back out and around with it. Using Gus as a shielder just a little bit. And up to Murdoch. Murdoch goes in the zone. Comes across. Tries to backhand pass across to Benson. Benson over Reed. Reed tries to go back through, but Benson was coming across, hit his skate, coming back around. And Reed comes through, gets it poked away, down in the corner again. Got it poked away again. And now Waterloo has it again. We are going back on D. Gates challenges that. They're content getting a line change after they dump down into our zone. Van Eyten has it. Benson, a pass coming around. He's content just going around. Pass, he thought Van Eyten was going to be going up the ice. Van Eyten turned around to come back and play D. Reed comes away with it. He's coming down with some speed here. He comes through. He thought he tried to do a dump pass to Gates. Gates was just going to try and follow him up. Gates blocks it down through there. We keep it in the zone. And late whistle, goalie covers it up. Reed was trying to hit it in. No harm, no foul on that one. And we're going to get a face-off in front of their net. We're going to get a full line change here. We got Dorman, Correct, and Stickford. Willits and Nelson on D. We want it back to Nelson. Nelson tried to dump it down in. Waterloo blocks it. Some neutral zone changing. Nelson found Raleigh coming across on the other side. We just need to take some shots and hope for some garbage goals. It is 4-on-2 right now, and Nelson went and challenged. They had to dump down into the corner. Our defense and forwards content just staying up top. Battle over on the boards right now. There's got a Waterloo player down trying to find the puck. Dorman over to Correct. Correct, nobody is in front of him. And he lost it off to the side, tried to go up to the side, and it is pushed back down into Correct, down in the corner there. Tried to get it right out in front, centering pass. Waterloo deflected it down in the corner now. Waterloo fanned on it, and it comes out to Nelson. Nelson over to Willits. Willits coming down in. And he shot, deflected, Correct, sent it down in the corner. And Liam blocked it, was going to push it off. Hope our guy was going to get there first. He saw the Waterloo guy streaking down the ice and then decided to pull it back in and cover it. We're going to get a face-off with a full line change, I believe. The ref is talking to him about, I don't know what. Liam put his glove up and said, I don't know. I don't know if the ref didn't like that he kind of put it away and then pulled it back in, but able to do that, I guess. Waterloo ends up winning that, but Reed comes away with it, sends it up the boards to Benson. Benson and Gates over. Benson tried to stick handle and then pass, lost it. Waterloo coming up, looking for a pass. Waterloo coming through. They decide to get a change. We get it out of the zone. They dump it. Trey decides to, he's got 3 Waterloo players around him, but somehow got it out and around, off the boards. Benson tried to stick handle it around. Waterloo deflected it away, kept it in their zone. And now we get it out of the zone. Trey shot it out. Offsides. 4:39 left. We are at 2-0 Waterloo. Bartholomew, Dorman, Correct on the line. Change are out for forwards. Van Eyten and Willits for your D. Raleigh took the face off, poked it up. Waterloo got it. We got hit over in the corner from behind. We got a penalty. Oh, Correct tried to find Joe on the other side. Didn't get it. And the Waterloo fans are letting the ref know that that was a soft call. He got hit from behind right up against the board, so we'll take it. It's all right. All right, we got a line change again. We've got our power play. We've got Gates, Murdoch, Willits, Benson, and McMahon. Murdoch, Gates, and Benson are your forwards. Willits and McMahon are your D. Puck drop. We win it. Willits over to Benson. Benson, they didn't challenge him. He's going to come through. Tries coming in. Willits just high. Waterloo gets it. They're going to ice it. And we're going to get a last period. That would have been a good plan on their part just to stop the clock right now, or to stop the penalty. But right now we've got 3:55, 108 left on the penalty, and we're going to get a face-off down in front of their net. Puck drop. Waterloo got it. It went off Willits' stick. Waterloo's coming down with it, and they've got it. They just shoot down deep in the zone. McMahon's thought he was going to get to it, but was looking behind him. Waterloo pushes it down. We are back behind. Gates coming through. Goes around one player. Reed passes it to Reed. Reed tips it, and it goes down into the corner. And Gates came around with it and backhands it to Waterloo player. Van Eyten is coming down in. He's got some speed, goes off a Waterloo player's skate, and it goes right into the Waterloo goalie's chest. 3:08, 21 seconds left on the power play. All right, 2-0 Waterloo, 3:08 left in the third period. 21 seconds left on the power play. We've got correct Bartholomew, stick forward out on D. Van Eyten still and Nelson. Van Eyten ends up coming through with it. There's another boarding that Van Eyten didn't like being rubbed up against. Oh, he's going to put both of them in the sin bin. So we got 5 seconds left on the first penalty. They called the first one on Waterloo, and then Van Eyten didn't like it, so then he checked him into the wall, and he ended up getting cross-checking for that. 5-on-4 right now. 5 for Waterloo. Sorry, 5 for Ames, 4 for Waterloo. We're going to face off right in front of our net. We've got Bartholomew. Nope, we are going to now get another line change. The refs are discussing, figuring out how many players on each team should be on the ice. This should be a 5-on-4 right now. And that's where we are ending up at. All right, we've got Gates, Murdoch, Benson as your forwards, Willits and Beckendorf as your D. The refs are now still trying to figure out what is going on. So I don't fully know what's going on, if they called a major on both of them or what, but there's 2:51 left, and maybe it's just going to be 1:30, and then they'll let them come out on a dead puck, dead play. So puck drop, one back to Willits. He's going to pass up to Benson, ran right into the referee, and their player came out of the penalty box. He wasn't too happy. They put it back out. We got onside again. Trey's coming in, down into the corner. Reed tried to keep it in, and Beckendorf shot it down. It's down behind. Reed comes away with it, passes it across to the center. The Waterloo got it out of the zone. Trey is coming back to get it. Waterloo gets a full line change. We pass across to Willits. Willits was trying to pass to Benson. Waterloo came away with it. And It was 1-on-1. We were kind of got behind it, and he came across and just snuck it in on his strong side. It is 3-0 Waterloo with 1:52 left. Gus going back, telling Liam, it's all right. All right, we've got Stickford, Raleigh, Bartholomew as your forwards, McMahon and Nelson out on D. Waterloo pretty much content just to, with a 3-0 lead with a minute 42 left, play keep away with stuff. They go across ice. Raleigh intercepted as they were trying to hit a streaking Waterloo player. Goes down in the corner. Gus chasing. There's one Waterloo player that's challenging. He keeps it in, goes out of the zone. It goes back into the zone. They're going down. He tries to just send it across the ice. Joe bringing it around, tries passing it across, hoping to catch a streaking. Oh, Waterloo player comes through with it. We are in each other's way like crazy right now. Gus down in the corner battling. Two Waterloo players, they come away with it. Raleigh tries to pass it up and out to Stickford. Waterloo intercepts, pass it down into the corner. They center it. Joe comes across. They were trying to catch a backdoor shot, and Liam did a good job on using his stick, deflecting the puck. Gus behind the net with it. Gets it over to Stickford. He gets it up and out. They pass it across. Nelson tried to hit it up. The Waterloo player deflected it in. Joe and Raleigh ran into each other on that. Joe challenging. Stickford intercepts. Tries to go across the boards. Oh, he intercepts again. All right, that is your game. 3-0 Waterloo. And we will be back in a couple hours for that second game.